All right. Let me just drop this announcement in the Discord. And we are live, guys. All right. Today, welcome. What's up? Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. All right. So, same thing. We're building the pipeline. We're going to pick up, being consistent. Perfect. All right, we got everything pulled up. And this is day 4 of rebuilding the wholesale pipeline. All right, yesterday we added a buyer. That call went really great. And today we're following up with a seller that we did get in contact with yesterday, but he said he was out to eat with his significant other. So, that's where we're picking up. Fast fashion, welcome to the live. Make sure y'all like the live. So if y'all on floor 2 and follow me wholesale, I'm basically working the daily process of what it takes to get an off-market deal. That's floor 2 and follow me wholesale. All the infrastructure is there for you. And let me start off with Mr. Derek. So we're gonna pull this property up. Let me see if I can just get a little information about it. It's a lot. And I believe he's behind on the taxes on it. Nothing too crazy. But let's see what we can pull about the property. Matter of fact, we already called him yesterday. Let's just give him a call today. All right. 384. And I'm just using a simple Google Voice number, guys. Anybody can do this.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Brandon.
Thanks. Please stay on the line. I'm sorry, this person is not available.
All right, we're gonna call right back. Call back 3 times. You gotta let them know you're serious.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Brandon.
Thanks. Please stay on the line. I'm sorry, this person is not a...
All right, he's not answering. Let me see. Let me make sure this is the right phone number. It is. We got an answer yesterday. Let's try. Let's make sure. I can't remember if I had that voice, that automated voicemail thing yesterday, or it was a regular phone. 6667. We'll try this number. I'm basically building the pipeline, guys. Just building the pipeline.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in...
I'm going to send him a text message. Okay. Hey, Derek. Let me know when you can jump on a call about 619 Lincoln Avenue. We spoke briefly yesterday when you were out to lunch. All right, let's move on. I sent him a voicemail. And if y'all just joined the live today, we just building a pipeline. We recently relaunched Follow Me Wholesale with multiple floors, tiers, depending on your experience level. And today we just rebuilding the actual pipeline to where you get a handful of interested sellers and you just continue to follow up with them and deals will eventually start falling through. I'm calling from lists that we ran through the list stacking tool. We had 6 different lists and all of these people popped up on multiple lists. So we had a tax delinquent list, a code violations list, a probate list, a divorce list, and a couple of code violations lists from the city as well from the county. And so anybody's on this list has popped up on more than one of those. All right. We started off with some follow-ups. He didn't answer. We shot him a text message. If he doesn't answer that, I'm definitely hitting the email and we're just gonna call again tomorrow. We call him. That was our buyer. Let's move on to Lillian. Let's see what this property is looking like. And if you're in the Discord, you can actually see what's on my screen. If you're on TikTok or YouTube, you can't see what's on my screen, but you can kind of follow my workflow if you are in the Discord, because I'm sharing my screen there. All right, this is a decent house. Okay. What's going on with this? What is she? If y'all got any questions about wholesaling in general, or this is an estate, y'all can ask me and I'll try to answer them in between calls. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's take a look at this one. see. Okay, we're gonna go to the next number. Mark that one as not responsive. 847 569.
Please enter your area code and number, or a numeric message followed by the pound key. Thank you for calling American Messaging.
Okay, go mark that one. Let's move on to Johnny Winters. 563 503.
Please leave your message for
Richard Steffen.
That's not the guy I'm looking for. This property is actually extremely run down, so I want to get in contact with this person. Let's do it. I actually got a lot of. Well, I mean, I think maybe kind of explain to me what you got going on, J Rock, because I deal with a lot of contractors. I got a lot of contractors' information, so I'm sure some of them probably do their own building projects. But I mean, buyers in DFW, yes. I just gotta. Is it land? You got a piece of land? All right, we're gonna keep shooting our shot with these calls. Yeah, let me know exactly kind of the specifics of what you're looking for, and I can kind of probably let you know if I have a buyer or exactly what you know. 563 503. Let's do it.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach had...
All these they've been skip traced. So a lot of times it's a hit or miss, but they give you, we use direct skip. So they give you 7 different phone numbers and you just got to call them all. Pick up the phone and dial. Make sure y'all like the live too.
Hello?
Hey, I'm trying to get in touch with Johnny. Do I got the right number?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, thank you.
No, it's okay. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Okay. You notice I didn't say his last name. It's much more casual. They not like, oh, who's this? No, let me talk to Johnny. She don't know if I know him or not. You know? 879. All right, on to the next one. 68792. And then when they also pick up the phone, you want to kind of tone match. You know? Yeah, anybody basically builder or investor. Yes. Yeah, J Rock. We do. Is it an infield lot? Is it a neighborhood?
Welcome to the voicemail.
86367087992
Is not available. Please leave your message after the tone. After you have finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Hey Johnny, this Brandon. I'm calling about the house on Lime Street. Give me a call back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. When you leave a voicemail like that, they thinking Brandon. Where I know Brandon from? Let me call him back. So you talk like you know him. You gotta get through the front gate, you know. And I can tell by the way this house look. Johnny looked like he owned this house for a long time. Let me see. And we don't know if that's him, so we'll leave that one blank. Let's call this one. 665. Here we go. Y'all tap the screen for me. Like the live for me. Okay, yeah, if it's in the neighborhood in DFW area and like it's houses around it, I probably can get a buyer for it. Is it a deal? Is it a deal though? You know, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. Nope, that phone number don't work. On to the next. 606. 575. All right. I didn't get in touch with Johnny, but what we do have is his email addresses. So we're gonna shoot Johnny an email. There we go. We're gonna mark that we email those because there's probably a good chance we'll get a response back. Street. That's what I mean. Boom. All right. We sent him an email. Let's move on. Cindy. What's up with Cindy? Cindy. Okay. Ooh, Cindy lived there. Let's see what the property look like. Y'all might hear me say like, oh, they live there, because it make a difference if they live there. When somebody live in the house, and that's like where they lay their head at, they don't really be so hyped up about selling their property. But when they don't live there, it's an absentee house, you know. Okay. I had to leave. I got another call, so I missed what you were saying. Okay. I was saying yes. If it's an infill lot and it's houses around it, I got a buyer for it. And and I also said, if it's a deal, it got to be a deal. Like I think in the DFW area. Let me ask you this: how many cents on the dollar on the regular market value is the markdown? It's like 40 cents, 60 cents. And I just pinned my email if you want to shoot me any information about it. I'll definitely take a look at it. That's what I'm looking for. There are houses around for sure. I mean, I got from 150K down to 120K. Is the retail value 150K? Was it on the market? That's the asking price? Is the market value 150K? And was it off market? Because all that kind of matters. I use A as the market value. It was like 160. They initially had it for 170. Ooh, on market. So if it's on market, let me ask you, how long was it listed for? this is what I need. So they tax delinquent and got code violations. This is 200 days on market, and they came down to 120. 1.82. See, 1.82 really not an infill lot. That's kind of like, unless that's a little bigger than. I got it from 150 down to 120. How long have you had it under contract? Because I'm gonna be honest, usually like with land, with what you call this kind of land? You got infill lots and you have let me see. Calculating. Let me put my calculator up. 170 times point. What about wetland? Not wetland, but land that's like not an infill lot. You have like when people are looking for acreage. Really? Okay, so with land, you want to be closer to like 40 to 50 cents on the dollar for it to be a good wholesale deal. And if you you can sell it at 120K, but that's more of I don't think that's a quick sale. If you got it at 120, because you got to sell it like 130, 140. Like a quick sale is like if you're getting it for 70,000 or 80,000, and you can sell it for like 100, 110, something like that. But I mean, you can probably sell it at that price, but the fact that it was sitting on the market for 200 days already. Did you look at the, do you know the price per acre in that area? Yeah, man, for land to sell like that and to sell quick, you gotta think like if you want to sell it in 14 days, it's gotta be a steal of a deal. We called Derek Spears. We talked to John. We're on Cindy. Let's see. Atlanta Avenue in Lakeland. And if y'all are on TikTok or YouTube, you can't see what's on my screen, but if you are in the Discord, I'm sharing my screen so you can kind of see the workflow. Oh, she lived here for a minute. Eagle Lake. They don't show the price of what sold. So comping on Zillow. So I doubt it. Are there any houses on a similar size lot? Do you have any houses on 1.5 or 2 acre lots in that area? Because you can comp it like that as well. Because usually land is about 15 to 20% of the house value. Y'all, welcome to the live. Y'all tap the screen for me as well. I'm gonna call this lady.
Hello?
Hey, I'm trying to get in touch with Cindy about the property on Atlanta Avenue.
You have the wrong number.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. She said that's the wrong number. That sounded like a Cindy to me. If you, I pinned my email. If you just send me the address, I can look at it and kind of get the numbers for it. Just send the address to my email, or it's up to you. And then I can kind of look at the number, and then I'll just send you a message back on what I think the wholesale price got to be for you to sell it. Let's go to the next one, y'all. How does everybody feel about calling? Y'all comfortable with calling? What's the hardest part about cold calling? Or do you cold call? And if you don't cold call, why not?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 863-510-9841 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Cindy, I'm calling you about the house on Atlanta Avenue. Give me a call back. That's called a cliffhanger voicemail. She don't know who it is. No, I couldn't. 2-time text blast and people. I got you. Okay. How's that working out, man? What text blasting software do you use? It is time consuming. Usually I text blast first, a list, and then, whoever respond, I go ahead and call them And then, you know, you put them on like a drip campaign. So yeah, text blasting is where it's at. But it's so many legalities surrounding text blasting. Like now versus when I started this years ago. Fusion REI text blast. Okay. Fusion REI text blast. How do you like it? I mean, is it worth it? How many texts they give you a month? You know, when it comes to these text software, that's really what it comes down to. Yeah, I text then I call once. They say they exactly. Yep. That's it. Let me keep moving, y'all. Let me keep moving. This is 3510. Oh, we called that one. Yesterday I was calling and I actually found a buyer. So anything I get from this list, I can literally call him back and be like, hey. That's why I like calling these lists. You'll run into a lot of buyers.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Chloe Jordan is not available.
No, that's not who we want. 204. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna send her an email. Boom. We sent that email. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, I text 120 a number. Each number sends out 100 texts a day. So it's up to you how many texts you want to send. So over 30, so you send 100 texts, and every day for 30 days it'll send 100 texts. So you can send 3,000 texts a month for $57. Sends out. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's 000. Okay. Times point 0.00039. Yes, sir, but it's per text. Wait. Yeah, no. That can't be right. That's $1.17 for 3,000 texts. You must mean 39 cents per text. $0.039. All right, hold on. Times point. No, nah, we miscommunicating somehow. All right, so it's saying $1.70, $11.70. All right, we gonna keep calling, y'all. We gonna keep calling. We need LaSalle and Hawkins. Gotta clarify that for us, man. It sound too good to be true. All right, let's see. Florence. Okay, Florence Williams. Let's see what she on or he. I love when they don't live in the property. Okay, this is a nice older property. Let me, I'm gonna show y'all my screen. I'll share. Split view. Here we go. All right, this is what we got, y'all. And I don't even care about showing the screen or the address. All right, let's see. 863 581 7966. Florence Williams.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service. If you feel you've received this message in error,
This might be the person that passed away and it went through probate 3633 because they're at 87. So when I know I'm talking to somebody at 87, I change the way I talk. They gonna answer this. It's their house phone.
message after the tone.
Hey, I'm looking for Florence about the house on Anderson Avenue. That's it. I'm sorry. Give me a call back, and I'll had a few questions about it, and let me know if you're interested in having a conversation. And my number is 863-225-4496. Y'all, I just got this Google Voice number, so I don't even know their phone number by heart. All right. Y'all, tap the screen for me. Tap the screen for your boy. Let's go to the next. Let's keep going. There we go. We did get a little answer, so we're gonna make that blue. It did ring. Eight 2637. All right, we're gonna call this the one back that somebody answered. 802-3633.
Hello. Please leave a message after.
All right, we already left a message. Let's move on. Thomas Weinberg. Let's check this property out. Daniel. Nah, we're gonna call him. Seven 313.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Daniel or Thomas.
Wrong number.
Sorry about that. Thank you.
That's okay.
All right, bye-bye. All right, we're gonna send Daniel email about his property. Boom. Y'all keep tapping that screen for me, man. We send them an email, so we gonna move on. Thirteenth Street. This is a fix and flip. It's been on the market for 64 days. Oh, it had a pending sale. So this would not be a cash offer. This would be this is a flipper. I can tell by the way how updated the house is. So that's definitely not a cash offer. You can do on-market deals like this. You can do on-market deals, but not on properties like this. They're not ideal, not for cash. For maybe like creative finance. But honestly, a lot of time the flippers have a hard money loan and they need to get out of it quickly. So it's like, it's not a lot of room to be flexible on a brand new fix and flip. So we are actually, I'm not even gonna call that. I'm just gonna skip that one. Let's move on. Charles Smith. Okay, we got a lot. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. That's what we're looking at. It says it has 1 bedroom, but it look like a vacant lot. Y'all make sure y'all tap the live for me too. Okay, so it's a house and a lot. Looks like. Yep, this is a vacant lot. And one is owned by Charles Smith and Shirley Goodwine. They've owned this for quite some time. So they did seller financing on this lot. All right, we're gonna call him. Oh, he's owned this since. That's crazy. They say he's owned it since 2006, but he only 38. So he bought it right out of high school? Hey there, I'm looking for Charles.
Yes, man.
Hey Charles, this is Brandon. I saw that you got the lot on Dade Avenue. I know you probably received a lot of calls about it. I see you owned it for a while, man. Is that something you're looking to maybe get rid of at some point?
I'm not exactly sure that. Everybody be trying to call me with small prices, and I've had it for so long. It's more of a sentimental thing to me. At this age of my life, I've had it since I was like 14 years old.
I seen that, man. I seen on my little thing it say you only 38, and I'm like, how you own it since 2006? Somebody pass it on to you?
Oh yeah, I got it when I was legit.
Okay, that's you gonna. I mean, you want to build something on, it, or you just kind of holding on to it like to pass on to your family?
I was thinking about building on something to it, but I was waiting on the neighborhood to shift a little bit too, because it's starting to get a little bit better, but it ain't no crackheads running around there. So I grew up in a neighborhood. It's the hustling neighborhood, everything I had to go through. Things changed my life to understand like what's going on. So that property right there, I want to do something like if I couldn't get it where I want to do it, the last resort is to put a park there for the children. You know what I'm saying? That was my last thing, because there's nothing for the kids to do in that neighborhood. That's what I was like. If that was the last thing I had to do before I sent it to the government, because I don't want them to have it. I'm just being honest with you, because they got everything.
Hey, I gotta respect that. You right about that, man.
That's the neighborhood I grew up in since I was a little kid. So, I remember us not having really nothing to do out there. So, but if the price is right, we can. As long as what you plan on doing with it. And I know that's it's kind of funny that, but I like to know what you plan on doing with it.
Man, honestly, something like this in just the neighborhood, I'll probably put a little home on it and just try to put it on Section 8 and just get a little family in there. I got a couple in Winter Haven and Arbondale. I seen this one, and just rent it out, hold on to it, just let the value go up, man. You know, at least if a property on it, the value go up over time. Um, but that's really it, you know, because I don't think a lot of people buying in this neighborhood right now. So I would just hold on to it and just let the price go up and just try to get a little, just make a little monthly income off of it, man.
Yeah. This your phone number? This your cell phone number?
Yeah, this my cell phone number.
Shit, man, we stay in contact, man. Maybe we could do something together on there, make a project like build some duplex apartments on there. Put 2 on each side.
You talking my language, man.
That's what I was thinking about. Me and my mother had talked about it too, so I was like, yeah, that's what I need to do. I haven't had time to sit down and plan all of it out.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe us three, we could all three sit down and go through that at another later date.
Okay, that sounds good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock you in, man. I'm just gonna call you every couple months, see where we at, and maybe I email some duplex plans to you one day, and we can pick up and go from there, and I can meet with you and your mom, and we can talk about it.
Yeah, you ain't gotta wait a couple months, man. You can hit me up in a week or so. You know what I'm saying? If you run across some time. You ain't ever asking me shit. I work in construction. I do commercial acoustics and ceiling grid, so I know a little bit about houses and not houses, but I'm in the construction world, so
okay.
I know a little bit about them, but not enough to try to build nothing.
Okay, that sounds good. You still in Lakeland area, right?
Yes, sir. Right now I'm in Georgia at this moment visiting family, but yeah, I'm in Lakeland.
Okay, that sounds good, man. I'm put it on my calendar. I'm gonna hit your line sometime next week, and we'll see if we can chop it up.
All right, I think my mother has another property on Vermont Ave too. I want you to go check it out one day if you get a chance. It's 1121 North Vermont Ave, Lakeland, Florida. I'm gonna text you the address if you need me to, but if you got a pen and paper, you can write it down.
Hey, text it to me. It's a house or a piece of land?
It's a house, but the house like 100 years old, bro. It's been around. It's like literally the next street from the hospital.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Who living there
I'm trying
now?
to bring somebody in now. Actually, that's where I've been living at. You know what I'm saying? But the house is in pretty bad condition. I just ain't had a chance to get on it. But if we know something, we can come together. And, you know what I'm saying? That right there is my mom's house.
Okay.
But she don't live there. She got a couple of them. And then we got one on Wabash. It's a big commercial property. We just try to bring some fresh ideas or some fresh people in with to see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? We can come up with, you know what I'm saying? This is your profession. This is what you doing.
Right.
My mama works somewhere else, but you know what I'm saying? She can't spend all her time on this. So I'm trying to find somebody we could trust and we could build together rather than get the money and split. You feel me?
I got you. Okay. Hey, that sound like a bet, man. Yeah, let's definitely lock this conversation in, bro. Lock my number in, my name Brandon, and just send me the address on the other ones, and I'll look at everything, and then I'll get at you next week. Or when you get time, just hit my line, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, I'm going to text you the address right now.
All right, bro. That sounds good.
All right, man.
All right. Bye-bye. Boom. All right. That was a great call. One call turned into like 3 properties, y'all. I was getting ready to look him up on Facebook. But that was an excellent call. So he told me we can talk about the lot. And sometimes you'll get people who say they want to like partner and stuff like that. You should not just cut those people off, because you can do deals where you're bringing people together. So I might know him. He owns land. He's looking to partner with a builder. I know a builder. I just met a guy yesterday. I met a buyer yesterday that's looking for land in this area, and he builds homes. So you can enter partnership deals with people, and you can stay on, and you can do an equity split, or you can wholesale your interest to the end buyer. So that's definitely a good sign. So I just gotta brainstorm a little bit, because I met a buyer yesterday who's looking for something like this. I met a buyer yesterday looking for something like this, and he wants to hold on to it. My buyer say he likes to hold on to it. So I want to definitely have a conversation with both of them and just see what can possibly come from it. All right, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm going to shut it down for today. And I got to document this, and we'll be back at the same time, doing the same thing, and building that pipeline. And it's going well so far. I definitely think I can make something happen between that guy. If I have one or two more conversations with that guy and kind of understand where his head at is long term, I'll call my buyer and see if we can get something put together, because I know my buyer buys properties in this area. And but yeah. All right, so I will catch y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all liking the live, and I'll be back on same time tomorrow doing the same thing. See y'all later.